Hello, hello. Oh, that's not ominous. Thanks, Perry. Thanks. You know, I wasn't feeling not nervous about streaming the hardcore world again, and you know, Perry just said, hey, do you want the song Resting Grounds that's about dead people? From Hollow Knight? Thanks. Surely not an omen. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I know for a lot of people, this is the week of heading home. Or ending work for the year. If it's not, I wish you luck with dealing with all the people throughout the next couple of weeks. They are certainly going to be a time. We tear our form today. Thanks, Perry. No! No, we're not dying today. No, but I am nervous. And I can't really identify why. Except that I haven't streamed the hardcore world in, like, 5 months. More than 5 months. Hold on, I know how to look this up. No, do I want to do this right now? Do I want to do this to myself right now? Hold on, I can do this to myself right now. No, not that one. This one. Nope, still the wrong account. Where is it? Oh god. Oh, it's gonna be so far back here. Okay, so the last one was in June, so it's been 6 months. Did you end up getting the visual issue fixed? No, I'm just praying that there have been enough updates to the graphics card that it will be okay. And if it's not okay on stream, then it is a podcast, and then if you want to see pretty graphics, you can go watch it on YouTube later. Because honestly, that's probably going to be the way that you're going to find better graphics for this, is just watching the YouTube. It'll be fine though. Gambling time? Yeah, well there've been a number of updates, and Minecraft hasn't been crashing when I've been doing other things, which means that it's probably better than it was. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll find out. If it crashes today, who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll get there together. But yeah, it's been 6 months, and I felt bad. I felt bad, and then yesterday I was going to do something else with it, and then I didn't end up getting there, and then all day at work today, despite the very many other things that I was supposed to be doing, I spent the entire day thinking about World 6, and I was like, I have free will. I can just go stream it. And so we're gonna see what happens. Wipe. We ignore the skin because I forgot to change my skin before I loaded up the world. Yeah, nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes. I've been thinking about women in woolly bears. Why woolly bears? That's full of seeds. Now the seeds are in here. Okay, I know what we're doing. Because Rock Lady likes them? Ah. I'm so happy for World 6. I've missed it. We are on 1.21.10. We're not on 21.11. So we don't have spears. We don't have the Nautilus yet. I'm still waiting on some mods to update before I even update anything else. I do, however, want a whole bunch of shulkers. So, the goal today is what I end up doing a lot all the time, but it is kind of twofold. Today, we're gonna go wander around a little bit, we're gonna go look at stuff, but we're also going to go looking for all of my chest monsters. Because, as we know, I am notorious for having chest monsters. They're just everywhere I go. I can't not have them. And so we're going to go find those bunches of materials. We're going to pick all those materials up. We're going to bring them back to spawn. We're going to organize everything into storage. And then probably sit here and meander and talk about things. And I don't know, because I want to stream the hardcore world. Obviously I do. I'm here right now. But I need to have a better plan for what I want to get done and how I'm going to do it and how I'm going to fit other things into it. So we're going to take our time with that. And I think this is... I know that there's still some more stuff here that I want to deal with. That tree's fully built. But we're going to go ahead and start finding our chest monsters. And we're just going to start collecting them. Because there's no reason to not collect them. So that's 2-ish. 3-ish, 4-ish, 5-ish. We're getting Stan for free right now? Yes, he's there. Constantly, staring at you. He is the trademark by which I prevent other people from stealing my content, aka I'm too lazy to remove him from the corner. He is there. Also, the Markiplier button does still work. Markiplier is just here. I cannot rescue you from Markiplier, he is everywhere. We'll keep the chests out, because that's always really annoying to deal with. Hi Venom, how are you? Why am I trying to pull everything out? Just open the chest and yoink it. I don't know what to talk about now. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, though. It's not like you guys haven't seen World 6 and you haven't seen me make a chest monster before or try to organize everything in the world. IDKY but it mark button made me think of psychic friend Fredbear. Yep, that's Markiplier. Our psychic friend Fredbear. And pull this one down. That one's not full. That one is full. This one's full. This one's empty. Okay. Maybe talk about cats. Meow. That's talking to cats. That's not talking about cats. Maybe I'm nervous that the world's gonna crash and everything's gonna, like, go bad. I think that might legitimately be it. I know that there's a chest monster closer to spawn, but I want to go double check over here. There might actually be some projects that I just demolish, now that I think about it. I'll think about it. We'll get there. There's a lot... I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do with World 6, and I have no clear idea and no idea what I'm doing. There's nothing in the tree, because I have not built anything in the tree for a while. There's a flower right there.
Meow.
Meow. Did you know that the word meow is in the word homeowner? Home owner. Meow. No. I guess a better way to show this is homeowner. Anyways, that's in your head forever now. That's gonna be a fact that you do not forget, and then you remember it suddenly, and then it's like a psychic flashbang. Is there still? Yes, there is. Okay, that makes sense. Do I want to pull this apart so that I can take it back with me so I know what materials I have where? Yes. Hi, Clover. Clover. I forget how many- oh, okay, it's about that many blocks for it to stop making noises in my ear. Come here. Whee! Wow. What?
Terraform.
No. No, Clover, you can't make that joke because Perry already made that joke. Perry started me playing stream with the song Resting Ground from Hollow Knight. Perry said, "You're gonna die." And I said, "Thanks." Even the technology is against me. I mean, I could put myself in the lava pool. Are there any chest monsters over here? I think I got rid of most of the chest monsters that were over here, but... because I only think there was the one. Yeah, there's not going to be any other chest monsters here. Whee! Okay. This way. I know this path goes to a village? No. Yes? There's an alpaca. I was gonna lurk and write during stream, but it's 6. It's okay, you can still lurk. I'm somehow very nervous, like I've not been streaming for almost 5 years, and so I don't know how to talk anymore, so it's probably just gonna be a lot of me making noises at the video game. Yeah, it does take you to a village. And I don't think there's any chest monsters here. Alpaca these nuts. Okay. Okay. Okay, weird question. What's your favorite 6-digit sequence? I can only think of a 5-digit sequence. Which was 69420. Do with that what you will. Nervous for Terraform? No, I think I'm just nervous. No longer nervous. No longer nervous, only violence. Oh, there it is. Right there. I forgot your beau is named Todd Howard. Who did this to you? Probably you. Yep, box. I doubt that a little bit for some reason. I don't know why you would doubt it. It seems like exactly the kind of thing you would do. there's a series. Oh. I know there is a shulker and a chest monster. But I don't remember where on the path it is. We're going on a walk.
MILF.
Hi, Minty. You should name a block and put the block in an item frame. I don't need to do that. They're all blocks. Your favorite color is green, Trait? My favorite color is purple. What are you talking about? It is now? Forget the purple? No. Huge man. Ah, Time, are you okay? Exclamation point, exclamation point, huge man, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Time, are you good? Have a good time zone, Minty. Take care of yourself. Man. Ow. I need the backspace to not be next to backspace. I almost said block space. I think the word block is now just in my head. Oh, I know what Void's doing. I understand now, never mind. I'm trying to type on a tablet, it's going horribly. That's okay, you do your best. We will try to translate. If I could understand MJ back in ye olden times, I can understand you on a tablet. Is it hex code? I'm pretty sure it's hex code. Because if I got green... Wait. Yeah, if I got green, I think I know what they did. Are you winning? No. I don't think I've ever impersonated the Skyrim man without some amount of satire or parody. Good sentences that Wu can say. Oh, that one goes to the tree. Oh, I think there's a chest monster over here. Also, you would not believe the way that my brain still has locked onto everything that exists in World 6. Oh no, I got rid of it. I got rid of the chest monster. I'm so good at video gaming. I walked into the Nether to go look at Project Stronghold again, and there was a brief moment where I went, I don't remember the way, and then I took off flying, and it was like I'd never left, and my brain went, you must turn left here, turn right here, smack a ghast in the face, continue walking. You simply know? I mean, like, after 4 years in one Minecraft world, you just... It's like going back to your hometown and walking around somewhere and you go, oh yeah, I remember how to get there. And then you do it, but you can't remember the street names. But you remember it by the buildings. Blech. I love weird 1.16 generation. It's just different. I can't imagine life with autocorrect or without autocorrect, woo. You know what I love? Dog. Ice cream? Now I'm thinking about ice cream. Woo, do you not use any autocorrect? I got two dogs with me right now and it's great. No? No as in you don't use autocorrect at all? I don't know why, but that surprises and confuses me a little bit. I think that's because if I just type, there's like half of my sentences make no sense. Oop. I turn it off once I am aware of it. That's valid. I think that there's some programs that I don't like it in, but there's enough words that I miss letters in sometimes that I'm like just thankful for it. Although I was gonna say women. Women are very good too. Women. I use it on my phone because I have automatic ways to add periods and such. I do like that nobody saw me almost fall into the pit. That didn't happen. Man, I've done a lot of work in this world. I placed all these blocks. That's fucking wild. Very cool bridge. Yeah, no, I still like this one. Wish I could disable the phone keyboard from automatically fixing words without removing the suggested words. I thought you could. I feel like there's some setting somewhere to do that. For other phones as well. Although I will say I have noticed that the autocorrect on Android is getting dumber by the day because they keep insisting on using... I need to finish this. They keep on insisting on using LLMs for their autocorrect. And so every time I misspell a word, it's like, hey, did you mean this other very common word that is nowhere close to the word that you're writing? And I'm like, no. No, I did not. Thank you. Apple too. I know nothing about Apple because the only Apple product I have right now is an iPad that only has 32 gigs of memory, on which I don't think I can install the latest iOS update without basically factory resetting my iPad. It's really funny to me. It's also really incredibly frustrating. Cheap. Android autocorrect is so short. Like, no, I don't want to say I prefer the taste of jeans. You don't just eat your jeans? Tasty treat. They made some updates to how the keyboard registers tabs, so I keep missing letters. Yeah, they do that. First. Okay. At least the stream seems to be doing a lot better with me playing Minecraft now. I don't know if that's AMD doing driver updates or something else, but I'll take it. I don't know how it will react to the wheat field, but we'll find out. Hi, Clover. I hope you're having fun writing. I will say I did have a moment like 2 months ago where oh no, Silk Song. The fight or flight has kicked in. I feel fear in my soul. There was like a period 2 months ago where I was thinking about it and I was like, do I just quit World 6? And obviously, by me playing it right now, I haven't quit it. I'm not planning on quitting it right now. But it was like a moment, cursed. I had a moment of just like thinking about it. It was like, have I just run my course with it? Do I need to try starting a new Minecraft world? And then I also thought about the other possibilities of just like putting all of my stuff in a box and sending myself across the nether roof like a million blocks and starting over in World 6. I thought about a lot of ways to do it. But I think the thing that I've settled on is that I want to sit down, I want to organize things, I want to figure out the projects that I want to get done, the order that I want to get them done, and then try to get back at it and see how it goes. Because I very specifically decided because all of this started when my computer crashed. When my computer crashed and it was like having issues, and I was having issues with the new computer playing this world, and I was like so stressed out about trying to play World 6, and the world was also terrible. And I just didn't want to like, not taint World 6 with like that stress, but I definitely didn't want World 6 to be a source of stress. I feel like I've missed whatever blocks I was looking for. No, they're definitely this way. They're over in the Dark Oak Forest, I'm betting, because I was working on those bridges over there forever ago. And I want to get a whole bunch of stuff done in this world, and it looks like AMD is treating it better, and it's not having as much of a bitch fit as it was earlier this year. And God knows I don't want to try to do anything interesting or weird with, like, graphics drivers or RAM or anything right now because computers are so expensive. So as long as this works, I will find time and space to do World 6 stuff. I don't know how much or how little. I think if I even looked it up on Twitch Tracker, I don't even think taking 6 months off bumped Minecraft from my #1 game spot, which is really, really funny. Hi, Star. So we're using today as, like, we're gonna go find all my weird chest monsters because I know there's, like, 8 or 10 of them that I want to just consolidate. I want to have all of my materials at home. And then I want to go through and make a list of all the projects that I want to tackle, and then figure out which ones I want to tackle first, and then start making, like, not like kits, but I guess like getting the materials together to do those things, leaning more into the creative side of building as well in order to get some of these projects done. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were over here. Why is there a bed over here too? Why am I a disaster? Beep, whop. Oh, this one goes in that. And then I have 4 of... 1, 2... Yeah, this will work. Don't talk about my streamer that way. I'm allowed to make fun of myself for this. You can always terraform. Minty, I'm not killing myself in the video game. I'm not killing myself in the video game. I do have a notebook next to me so that I can write down things as I think of them. It will get there. There are going to be some projects that I'm going to abandon. I'm not sure if there's anything that I'm going to demolish. Phew! I'm allergic to demolishing things. Apparently. But there are some projects that I'm considering demolishing. Not because I hate them, but because I think having either that project lingering around or the idea of other things that were supposed to go with it are stressing me out. There's going to be some things that I pull back on, and I'm going to try to refocus everything so that I have a very clear course going forward. Yeah, I need to finish this path, though. I think that might be list item number 1. And this is the... Which way have we been going? No, I guess it's still north. Northwest? Northwest of spawn. This would be the path to the end portal. Pencil, do you have lead? Yes. Path to end portal. It's not done. There's a lot of structures that still need to be done. Is neurospicy an offensive term? No. There are a number of people that don't like the term neurospicy. For a variety of reasons. And some of them will get offended if you use it for them. But generally, no. So we need to finish structures. Maybe the temples and shrines. I need to decide what I want to do with all the temples and shrines. Maybe. And then there's like bridges. I'm adding that to the structures side. Bridges. Path smoothing. There's a couple of rough spots still. Is this a situation of, oh, so if the person themselves uses it, it's not fine to use? No, this is more of a thing where some people feel like the term neurospicy is not infantilizing, but like kind of infantilizing. And so they don't like hearing it used for neurodivergent people, and some people use neurospicy because they think it sounds funny and they like it. Cursed water. I think people get weird about some of the terms that they use for themselves, or not weird about it, but get particular about other people using terms that they use for themselves because some terms can't be used by people outside of the community. And so somebody else might hear you say, like, describe yourself as neurospicy, but you don't like hearing it from other people because they don't really get it the same way that you do because you're part of the community. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so there's a village that I want to overhaul a little bit on this path. Village 1. Slight overhaul. They do not have the necessary qualifications in order to reclaim the word. Or to claim the word in a way that is respectful. It's a respect thing. Path goes this way. I like to use the term tradwife because it offends the kind of people that usually use that term. You know what, Star? You go for it. It's usually about, like, a minority group having a term that they use, that if you are not in that minority and you use it, it feels offensive. Whereas, like, I don't think calling someone or calling yourself a trad wife or calling someone else a trad wife would be thought of exactly the same. It's different. I don't know how to say what I'm thinking, Woo. You're gonna just have to believe me. I've seen a lot of the critique come from people saying that neurotypical to mean autistic and or ADHD and not the full range of that umbrella. That's actually valid. Neurodivergent people have there's a lot going on there. Okay, well, this one will also have to go. Do I have enough stuff to get rid of this one? 2, 3-ish, 4, 5-ish, 6-ish, still 6-ish, 7-ish, 8-ish, 9-ish, oddish. And that one's full. Oh, but we do still have space in some of these ones that we can use. This will make organizing things later a nightmare, and you know what? At this point, I think I just have to accept that as the future that I will live in. E. Nope. Okay. I fixed it. I broke their window, but I fixed it. Neuro Wild? No, that's stupid. Neurofire? No, I'll leave that in the lab. Guess I just won't ever use those words. I need more ways to say neurodivergent and neurotypical. I think there are more terms, but I could not tell you what they are. Why is there fire in the lab? Unsafe testing practices. It's fine. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, hold on. A fishing rod. Oh god, this is gonna be so much organizing at home. Oh, what if I give up and figure out how to make copper golems do everything? They're all magical. We're all magical girls now. Kool-Aid brains, don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's all I have to say about that. Magical gaze? That's just Madoka Magica. Magical gaze is just Madoka Magica. I don't know why I saw Frozen and my brain read Frozone. I think I've been thinking about The Incredibles too much. No, I don't want to hear about the tragic lesbians. I get sad when I think about them. They're just doomed lesbians. And I loved a doomed lesbian timeline. But also, I get sad. Oh. Need deep. Neurofluid is just when I remember and forget to take my meds interchangeably. Valid, though. I forgot I made a sphere. Where did I put the rest of my crafting tables? Where are my crafting tables? Okay, well, I guess this is going in here for the time being. Until I can find the rest of my crafting tables. And I think we have to go back to... We have to go back to spawn. Which is good, because we're technically at the easiest to reach portal. And we'll leave this stuff here. I guess... Hold on. We need to add this to the list of projects. I'm not going to add this as the path to the end portal necessarily, but we'll leave it, like, attached to it. So we'll have... This would be Wanderer's Village. In Temple. We need to finish Temple and overhaul the village still. And I think that's all that needs to be done over here. Are my dogs still here? Oh, my dogs are still here. Jeremy. Fidget. And Tortoise. I love them. Oh, that's right. I also need to fix the pathing to the portal. That's the other part of this. Bridge / pier to Portal Island. Yes. Woo, never changed. Okay, there is still... This is going to stay here because I actually want this to stay here. Boop, whoop. Okay. Into the portal with me. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. What's the button? Oh, this one.
B-Boss.
B-Boss. I want to see the weird flashes of light. Do it again. I guess we'll do it while we walk. Am I jumping in time with the music? It's so cool. Oh, that's right. I already set this up. This one's, like, end of the list. This right here is end of the list. This is not getting done anytime soon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a circle. There's a really big circle that I have going throughout the entirety of the void space. Like, you cannot see either of the paths. That's 0, 0. That's 0, 0. This is for future end build stuff. They rumble? Yeah, they rumble now. I forget like that. It's like a really low rumble. Like, think like cave noise, but like quieter. My sub refresh today, I got the email before stream. Where's the button? Hiding. I ate it. When did they add that? It would have been... It would have been sometime this year. I just can't remember what drop it might have come with. I think it was the Happy Ghast update time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm 95% sure it would have been the Happy Ghast. Don't ask me why I'm so sure. I have no idea. I don't like the way that the rumble affects the everything. Hold on, I need it to do it again. Hold on, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you, Sky. Like this. I don't like this. I don't like how stark of a difference it is. Also because it doesn't make sense. The color directions are kind of everywhere. No, it had to have happened... No, when would it have been? Rian didn't notice it until recently. That's all I know. You know, we'll leave this here. This stuff can stay here because this is all materials for working on this. We'll add map art. End map art. Finish. Or I could tear it down. I could give up on this and I could tear it down. I think maybe just once I'd like to do a map art and then never again. Maybe that's how I'll handle it. I'll do it this one time and then after that we'll just let it go and not ever do it again. Yeah, see, it just doesn't make sense color-wise where everything's coming from. It was the Copper Age? I had to Google. I'm trying to remember if I remember seeing it in other things, but maybe nobody was going to the end at that point in anything I was watching. You know what? I wonder if that lighting change will also change with the vibrant visuals changes. Do good writing, Clover. You don't need to be here for my organizing. I'll ramble the entire time. They've also done something weird with lighting around cherry blossoms. Things got really red. Interesting. I mean, there's still a lot of, like, visual glitches that they're running into with lighting, like slabs are still funky. Because I was noticing that in the Chill block game series. The slabs are still funky, so they haven't fixed that. The fact that you think I would miss an organizing stream after, like, a year of not having one. But it's the same as when I'm doing normal things. It's just that I have a whole bunch of shulkers on the ground and I'm frantically trying to figure out where everything goes. It's noticeable in Scar and Cub's videos when they're under dense cherry leaves. No, it's organizing. Okay, we'll ping you. I'm not going to start organizing immediately. I do need to go get more shulkers because I think there's a few more chest monsters we need to tackle. I still really like this space. I still think nothing I ever make will ever top this. It's not functional, but damn is it pretty. Ah yes, back on top of the tree. Okay, so we're gonna lay all of these down for the time being. I think everything but this one shulker is full, so we're going to single this one out over there. And we're just going to start setting these down. This is not going to be permanent. This is just where we're going to stage them for the time being. I know that there's at least one more chest monster, and then there's a couple more places that I want to check. And we might still make even more chest monster in order to have more shulkers. We'll figure it out. We might increase chest monsters to get rid of chest monsters. Okay, we're going to take all of these empty shulkers. Yeah, there's a chest monster over there. And we'll move some of this mess over into the other thing later. Scar doesn't play on Mac. Scar definitely does not play on Mac. The only person on Hermitcraft that I know plays on Mac is Mumbo. Are you doing weird things up there, Leaves? Happened with Gemini Tay and I believe Etho as well. There were some little things. Okay, granted, first of all, let's start with this. Also, ads are starting in a second, so before we get there, if ads will play, it'll be 3 minutes. I'm gonna stand here and probably ramble about Hermitcraft for a second because I feel many things about Hermitcraft. Anyways, Hermitcraft is a server, and they are not strictly vanilla, both for the hermits themselves and for the way that the server is set up. So every now and then, when there is a glitch that I am seeing consistently across Hermitcraft, I don't always believe that it is a Minecraft issue. Because sometimes the hermits are just weird enough that it's just them. Not always. There are definitely some glitches that have hit them and basically every other Minecrafter I've ever watched, but there are a number of issues that I have seen that have been very specific to Hermitcraft because of the way that they have things set up and the way that the hermits live their lives. It's even in the MCC stuff. Client-side mods exist, and I know a lot of the hermits use them. And I didn't watch MCC, so I didn't see any of the issues. So it's always kind of like 50-50. Some of the issues that you're going to see me experience, I can narrow down some of their sources. Because I know what mods I have installed and I know what is where and what's going to cause problems. So I know that Lambda has issues sometimes that create some weird lighting issues, and I'm very aware of those ones, and I try to like remember where they're doing weird things. Some of these other ones don't, but it's a whole shenanigan. Oh, my shoulder popped. Oh god, what is there around spawn that I need to finish still? We need to finish the village. Nobody's missing anything, it's just me rambling now. Spawn village. Build. That's it, that's the entire list. We need to do... I say we like you guys are gonna do anything. Oh, there is... I need a sticky note. Where the hell are my sticky notes? There is one thing that kind of takes priority over all of the other projects that I could be doing. And it is to do... What is it? Chunk loaders. I need to go verify whether or not the hardcore world has spawn chunks anymore and go do chunk loaders around the farms that I want to have running all the time. This is not a right now thing. This is just a thing that I need to verify. Spawn chunk check if no chunk loaders. If yes. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I hate packing. I hate packing too. We need to do the forest at spawn. Which also includes the pride flag flower field that I was going to do earlier this year that I didn't end up doing because I got anxiety about streaming Minecraft. Plant plan forest with... We wanted to do pale oak in the center. As in so many have ripped from my thick-ass thighs that I don't have enough for a multi-week trip. Time for more pants. This counts as part of the forest area, although this was going to be a kind of like spring. So let's add the spring to the list. I think I might demolish... We'll do that right now, actually, since I'm already thinking about it. I don't want to put a tower over here anymore. There was a period of time where I wanted to put a tower here. Hold on, we must say hello to the death of Jeff. Rip the death of Jeff. He will be missed, I guess. Amen. I just got new plants this year. Plants. No, I just want to see someone make an entire set of clothing that is just plant-themed and very cute. I know a lot of people do it, but now I'm just thinking about, like, pants with, like, ivy patterns on them. Anyways. I wasn't making fun of you, Zier. My brain just legitimately went on a tangent. "90% sure Lucky has an outfit like that?" Okay, then I'm going to figure out how to steal Lucky's closet. You know, casually. Hi, Lucky. Nothing's happening. It's fine. All of these are full, so that's 8. I zoned out? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I would never do anything evil. Not a singular day in my life. Wonderful. I have so many items. Why did I do this to myself? Why am I like this? Don't answer me. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm just here. Chicken. Okay, so I was incorrect and I did not need all of these, but that's fine. And... okay. Where is she? Oh, I found her! My son is watching with me. He said your skin is a very pretty bird. It is! It's based on magpies. Anyways, hold on. I gotta go pet a cat. And I have found you. She is very confused. She's so perplexed. I also need to explain to you how Anne is laying right now, because it brings me infinite joy. Where's a good spot to do this? Hold on, we'll collect those in a second. Peep. Okay, so My TV is over here. Anne has a cat tree that's over, like, here-ish. This is comically large just for explanation's sake. Anne's tree has a little section in it that looks a little bit like this. So you can, like, she could go in the one side and come out the other side. She is curled up inside of it so that she can poke her head out this way and stare at the TV. Because it's playing Top Gear. Her favorite show. I got to tell my sibling about the cat and tail Linux utilities today. Does the cat chase the tail? I mean, the show Top Gear, the one that my cat is watching, is British. No, the cat is the full animal and the tail is just the tail of that cat. Well, why can't the cat chase the tail? They are her emotional support British men, though. Like, 100%. Alright, all of these are done. These two are not. Now I have Christmas in my hotbar. I'm so happy for Anne to have an emotional support British man. She has 3 of them. And she gets upset if they are not on sometimes. She also likes Captain Kirk from Star Trek. I have less of an explanation for that one. I just know that she likes Captain Kirk. And will stare intently at the TV if she spots him. Star Trek, I have been summoned. No, my cat was watching Star Trek. Yeah, we'll leave these chests alone, because these I normally have wheat and seeds in, so we'll leave those alone, because I do have a purpose for those. Okay, what other projects do I have going on? The wheat field probably doesn't have many chests, because I haven't been building structures over there. So what else is there? There is Project Stronghold, which I do want to yoink all of the storage out of so that I can build that upper area without the storage area there. You should add a wheat redeem for 10 minutes of wheat. Only if going to the wheat field doesn't cause my bitrate to freak the hell out. Which we haven't tested yet. I mean, I could go stand in this wheat and see what happens, but I don't think it will be the full effect of me standing in the wheat field. I had to do a One Piece. Sorry, I just saw the word One Piece. I had to do a double take there, because that's what Flammy does when you mention One Piece. She just suddenly summons. Doesn't she have pings on for One Piece? I mean, the bitrate's a little bit angry, but not really that bad in comparison. Like, it's jumping up and down hundreds. Oh. Instead of the thousands that it was doing last time. Because that was the real issue, is that it would jump up and down like 1,000 bitrate at a time. We'll test the bigger wheat field in a little bit. Hi, Icy. One Piece mentioned. Hi, Void. You're still empty. Okay, let's go to Project Stronghold and see how much of that we can take home with us. What were we talking about? How another person on the internet probably has One Piece as a like an auto alert so that every time somebody talks about One Piece, she appears. Also, hi, Icy. Your llama's still here. Hi, Stan. And Egg. And Mort. And unnamed other child that I forgot what we were doing with them. And Sid. This is annoying. Can I fly out of here? No. I'm already here. Okay, we go stare at Stan for a little bit longer. Hello. How are you, Stan? I cannot look you in the eyes like that. Hello. I like how the chicken's wings are not connected to its body like 90% of the time when it's flapping. That's a distraction. Look at all these piglins that I'm gonna have to transport eventually. Oh god, I'm gonna have to transport all of these guys. Ugh. Two have eggs. Which one's Egg? Egg is the one with, Stan. This one, I forget what we named him, but we had a name for him at one point, but he wound up in the boat and with an egg from the chicken. It's fine. Oh god, I don't know how I'm gonna transport them. We might need to go find some piglin children that I can use for testing on how I'm going to transport them so that I could not accidentally kill any mobs that I am desperately fond of. Okay. We're going to... We are going to take everything out of these chests because I need to reorganize this and restock a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't mean to throw the shulker. That's okay. We'll pick it up. And then we can restock this area and make it viable again to use for potion making because that was the whole point of this area originally. Pop up. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I just have infinite stuff forever? Why do I have so many magma blocks in here? I will never be organized. Not a singular day in my life. Mango blocks. I love mango. Now I want a mango. Actually, we can leave this one up. So the only one that's not full is this one. Okay. Wait. Yes. I haven't adjusted the nether fog, so it's just really foggy. Okay. I'm fine. Meow. Have a good day, Super. Take care of yourself. Get good sleep. I still really, really like this. I legitimately forgot I did this detailing before. Ugh. It turned out so nicely. Okay, up the stairs we go. Of course, dude. Take care of yourself. You don't have to stick around. You can stop in, say hi, and then leave. Yom. Yeah, this chest monster needs to go. That also needs to go, because I did not like this design. I'm procrastinating, it's fine. I mean, you could always be like me, and I just don't sleep the day before I travel, or the night before I travel. I just stay up the entire time, like a menace to society, and that is definitely not the way you should be doing things, but it has never stopped me and probably never will stop me. You know, like a reasonable human being. Okay, we'll see how much of this we can get into these chests, but I think there's going to be too much to do in one trip, so we might need to come back. Granted, how many shulkers do I have empty? This is the other thing. I want to reset my shulker, my ender chest shulkers. There's some stuff in here that we don't need and some shulkers that I'm not utilizing well, and I need to fix them. So we do have some in there that we can use, and these are both partially empty. You are full, though. Okay. We're going to block off those spots. And we're going to just pray. Oh god. Okay. Now that all of this is over here, that one's full. This one is not. You know what I don't have in this world yet? A happy ghast. You know what I could craft? A happy ghast. I hear but cannot hear. There's a I have no mouth but I must scream joke in here somewhere. It's fine. Okay. Still a little bit more to go here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I've made mistakes. Mistakes have been made. I've put things on the floor that maybe shouldn't have been put on the floor. It's fine. You know what else you don't have in this world? Any deaths. I'm not saying you should die, but I am saying terraform. I was talking about it earlier. I did think about at some point of ending World 6 as it was briefly, like a couple months ago, because I was stressed about playing it, and I was like, but what if I just stopped it? Not even necessarily dying, I was just like, what if I just don't anymore? And started a new one, and then I got sad, and so I didn't do that. Why is it called terraform, by the way? Because I do a lot of terraforming. And you know what changes a hardcore world a lot? Dying. And it terrorizes me. Or at least that's why I've assumed it's called that. I have no idea. I don't know what's happening here. They've been tormenting me for several years with the idea of terraform, and I still don't know what it is, and I don't know when it will get me. I just know that it will eventually get me. Okay. I can... It's this entire half. And we're just going to move into here as many of those as we can. And then we're going to set up over here a different set of shulkers. Basically, I think the rats just want me to cry. And I'm not saying they don't already do that, but I think they enjoy watching me suffer. We'll see how many of these we can fit in there. Oh god, we'll see how many of these I can fit back into my inventory. This still might require an extra trip. I like my ridiculous inventory of ridiculous items. Oh god. Why do I have a bajillion mushrooms? Why did I get those many mushrooms? Why do I have them? Why are they here? Why did I do this to myself? I will never have answers. It's Trinketville? It's not even that. This is just what I was using for a whole bunch of building. I just live here, man. I guess. Concrete. Funk yeah, concrete. Maybe the real terraform was the friends we made along the way. I mean, if there was not some joy in the friends that you have made along the way and terrorizing me with the death of my hardcore world, then I would say that I probably done something fundamentally wrong as a streamer. I don't think that's true either, but I think that it does point at not a good community if you did not find friends along the way in trying to torment me. Why are there so many? Oh god, yeah, no, we're not getting all of this. Come on. That's concrete, baby. Oh, and there's one more chest monster this way that we will need to clean up. The chest monster on the bridge. I want to reset the bridge, too. Okay, I think this might legitimately be most of the last of the stuff that we can take. Two more stacks. Okay, and now we get to see how many of these I can fit into my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all but one. Okie dokie. Okay, so now the real question is, do I need to set up a chest monster at spawn so that I can dump out the shulkers so that I can get rid of the chest monsters? And then I can organize from the chest monsters back into the shulkers and then take them back into the storage. I mean, that would probably be the safest way to do it. Whee! Where? Have you played Pikmin? No. I did just kill that ghast. No. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him wearing copper armor and shooting me. Ow. Look at him. Okay. If you want an insane suggested automated storage, no. Hi, Phoenix. I do understand people liking Pikmin, but I don't think it hits the neurodivergence for me in the same way as other games. Why'd you let him shoot you? Because I wanted to stare at him. And because fundamentally I have no fear of death in this world, even though I fear death greatly in this world. I want to see John for Fly. Hold on, let me set these down and then I'm gonna go stare at John for Fly. Also, I have a totem in my hand. Why would I be afraid of dying? John for Fly. He's so angry. You're such an angry dog. Yep. Have you seen the new Minecraft update? Yes. I am not currently on the most recent update, but that's because I wait a while to update, especially for a hardcore world. Oh, they still had one empty one. I'm a failure. Do I do something stupid, chat? Do I do something stupid? Yes? Okay, we're making a chest monster. I didn't really give you time to react, I just started doing it. No, Pickerman, you don't have to ever, like, apologize for yapping in a chat. You're fine. Have a good night, Zir. Take care of yourself. Okay. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. You can dream about the dragon, Zir. I believe in you. We're going to ruin all of my stats for throwing things on the ground because this is just now my life. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have emptied my inventory into another chest. Further away so that I can keep the rest of my stuff fine. We'll do that shortly. Hold on. Okay. No, this is not the organizing. This is inventory dumping so that I can have my shulkers back. No, I don't need the axe. I need the pickaxe. Pickaxe. You're empty. You're still full. Why are you secret? Because I forgot to change my skin. Legitimately no other reason. Just straight up forgot to change my skin. No more space. Have you been doing stuff with Seeker? Aether doesn't watch the YouTube uploads. I've been using the Seeker skin for most of the YouTube stuff just because aesthetically I like the Seeker look more. I'm a fake fan. You're not, it's fine. I just like the magpie more.
I was told to save this for next stream, but did you know that Dumb Ways to Die is 13 years old?
Yeah, I looked that one up recently. I'm fine. I had to read Icy's message 4 times. I still don't understand. Hold on, I'll read Icy's message. Sir, if I want to... Ether, if I were to want to dream about the ghost type of mares from the hit game Phasmophobia, would you wish me mares? Yeah, that makes sense. Bye, Ibit. Take care of yourself. The same question goes for horses. What? Oh, female horse is a mare. Shit, are you full of stuff? No. Cool. I just full named Ibit. I think you just hit tab. Ferret unsub, Ferret Ibit, Ibit Iron Man. What have you just done to Ibit's name? Why do I feel like I just read a curse against Ibit somehow? No, no, hold on. No, you can't full name me like that. I can't type, hold on. I just typed MA apostrophe. I still need to add tchotchke to this list. I have too many names. I think we are almost at the exact same moment because on the stream screen it shows you first and on my screen it shows me first. I'm not adding tchotchke right now. I'm gonna end up screwing up the commands if I try to do it right now. Feels in Minecraft. I don't know why I got so stressed. I miss Filza. He's not dead. I just miss him. And one day he will be dead because he is so old. According to Icy, I'm Zurifian Math Girl. Did you know that I commonly try to spell Zir with 2 R's instead of 2 Z's? I don't remember that there's 2 Z's ever, but my brain goes, there could be 2 R's in that name. Your name has 2 Z's? No, your name is Yourname. How often are you spelling Zir, though? When I try to look up your username on websites to make sure that you haven't seen the dragon that I'm trying to send you. Which is also the entire reason why I followed you on Blue Sky, was so I could see who you were following, so I didn't double send you dragons. Which I'm sure you would not complain about, but I wanted to I wanted to check. That is true, Zir. What is your legal name? No. Rat assigned legal name now. I think the rats just assign whatever name sounds funny. Do you think Filza would be proud of me right now, or do you think he's making fun of me? Somewhere. Well, Filza would make fun of me regardless. Does he know you exist? Yes. He hasn't seen me type in chat in a hot second, because I'm usually busy with work when he is streaming. So I'm not as active of a chatter as I used to be. But I'm still there. I need to send him a pun this month. Because it's my- oh. Izir. I just realized that I've been subbed to Filza for 5 years. You are so old. I'm on my deathbed. I'll disappear any day now. Will you guys miss me when I am finally dead and gone? As you all know, you disappear into dust pretty quickly after you become old. You're like 30-ish, calm down? No, I was lamenting with a friend of mine the other day, because we're both around the same age. Yeah, we're both around the same age. About becoming old and how we are just going to die, and then they proceeded to tell me about all of the random medical things that they'd accidentally gotten needed help with because they're old now. It was horrifying. Once you become 30, you learn that your body is just falling apart. slowly, but also quickly, and also all at once. And sometimes you get diagnosed with things at this age and you go, wow. This would have helped like 10 years ago. Do you guys think I have enough shulkers? I think I need like 17 more shulkers. Whee! I have so much stuff. Replace body with robot before 30. No, it's too late. It's too late. Once you're alive as you are right now, it's too late. Science is not going to move fast enough to replace your body with robot. Either you might be doomed. F. Don't want to be robot? Okay, what about an android? I like how taming the chest monster is really just combining them all into one chest monster. No, I need the shulkers back so that I can do things. Because there's still more chest monsters that I know are out there that I need to go get. And then we're going to go reorganize them and then put them in the storage area. If anyone can become a robot, Ether can. That would require Ether to start and finish that project sometime soon. And that's where most of my doubts are. I got a few more years? No, I don't think you're quite understanding the amount of testing and work that would go into turning somebody into a robot that would have to happen in one lifetime if you wanted to be able to become a robot. Like, it's more than you realize. Testing? Unfortunately, if you want to do it safely, you do need to test it. You can do it unsafely without testing, but that's usually how somebody dies. I can be my own test subject. Okay, so now you're doing your tests on hardcore mode where there's one of you, and if you die, the project is over. So... that's all I have to say about that one. Best example I can think of is turning human into robot are the Exos of Destiny 2. Even to get that outcome, the creator of the Exos did not do it ethically at all. No. No, they did not. I saw that. Where? You. Okay. Yeah, that's probably enough shulker chests to do things. Clovis Bray was an asshole. There's a lot of assholes in Destiny. Either let me know if you want an extra test subject. I would like metal hair. Okay. Ethics is for lawyers and philosophers. No. Okay, so if that's ready, we need to go back to the Nether. I'm not going into the Nether without some of this stuff on hand. We're gonna leave some of it here just because I'm not that worried about it. But there's some stuff I don't want to not have. And then we're gonna fill up the rest of my inventory with shulkers. And we're gonna hope that's enough to do most of everything. Either wants to be a Spider-Man villain? Yeah, that checks out. You. Okay. We're not gonna question that. Some things never change. And most of that is me deciding to fight every ghast I see. If I had extra arms, I could do a super cartwheel. Would doing a cartwheel be easier or harder with extra limbs? Go by the planet Europa. Either no one will want to go there and people will think otherwise of trying to set up camp to interfere with you. Sure. That's what will happen. Oh, fuck. I forgot about all of those. It's fine. It's an ice planet. Nothing bad ever happens on the icy planets. Surely nothing bad happens on the icy planet. Yeah, the icy planet where Icy lives. You thought it stopped with isolation? No, it keeps going. Oh, I do still have space. Can I fit? Can I fit it all? Hell yeah. Okay. I'm still not gonna have enough space though. We're gonna have to toss that in there. Oh, we just barely did it. Wonderful. If you need another set of arms, that means you need another set of pectoral muscles, meaning that if you are a female and have 4 arms, you'd have 4 boobs. I mean, if you're a man and have 4 arms, you'd still have 4 boobs. Wait. I keep hearing the news of prosthetic companies going under and then people's body parts stop fucking working. Capitalism. True, but it's not as noticeable on men. Okay, that's a lie. There's some men whose boobs are very large and look very nice. Hi, Zoglin. Are you guys having fun? Uh-huh. Okay. Hello? Oh, there's so many Zoglins down there. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't think I can... I don't know if I can do it. Okay, we'll just see how many we can fit into all of the shulkers that I have, and then we'll just go from there. It'll be fine. Where are the other ones? This one's not full yet. Yes, it is. Just kidding. This one's full. This one's full. This one's full. The rest of these are empty. Have a good night, Void. Maybe legs, then wings? Ether, I think you need to learn a lot more about biology before you're going to be able to make any of this happen. Phoenix, I heard this one story of this guy who made some working wings out of wax and feathers. You could try that. Just be aware of the sun. Surely nothing horrible will happen. Okay, we'll fill in the rest of that. Okay. Jesus. Oh god. Okay. You can go there. Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There's so many leaves. There's so many leaves. There's ads starting in several minutes, but there's so many leaves. Why did I do this to myself? Now it's raining. Oh, I've made mistakes. I have to learn more about biology stuff, yeah, but the plan is to start with exoskeleton/systems and strap that in place first. You need to know how the body works in order to understand where the connection point should be / how you should be connecting them. You have to understand where the nerve endings are and what feeds into what reactions. That's all biology. You can do some self-testing, but a lot of that has already existed and people have already done the research. You gotta learn that stuff in order to figure out how to do productive connections. They didn't fall into the ocean. That was a different field. I mean, it's all related to biology. Just very niche sections of it. Thank you, Minecraft playlist. You're very helpful and not at all spooky. I could make so many happy gas out of all the materials that I have. Bones live in this chest. Nope, don't put the bones in there. I did some neurological stuff in my technical college, not that I remember most of it. You do have to do a lot of that research before you start messing around with the human body. I want to try to get away with being non-invasive first, but you're still probably going to want to know where some of those things are, because people have tested out using non-invasive, well, some non-invasive, some actually invasive things for prosthetic limbs. But it's all still very experimental, and it takes a lot of testing and refinement, and I don't know if you're going to be able to accomplish that unless you start a company and get funded by somebody to do testing on it. But at that point, you're better off just trying to find a company that is already doing that testing and then piggybacking off of their research. I'm definitely not going to be able to do this. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this much, and we're gonna leave you in there. So I need 2, 4, 5 shulkers. Probably a good plan to start with. But that means you have to get in contact with research clinics that are doing things and find a way to get their data and information. And that's going to be a lot of work. I feel like this is just that one picture of a bird that says, man, I knew I calculated the risk, but man, am I bad at math? The risks I took were calculated, but man, am I bad at math? Meow. Ah. Okay, and this time I need to remember to empty out my ender chest. Let me out. Not that way. He's just like me, for real, for real. Woo, you can do math? I'm kidding, of course. Glasses first step humans took towards synthetic humans. I mean, we've been doing, like, prosthetics for as long as people have existed. One way or another, we've been trying to help each other fit into this world as best as we can. I'll start with the cosplay stuff and slowly work towards prosthetics. Okay, then where's the cosplay stuff? Is this like a 10-year plan? Oh, I need to clean these out again, too. I'm literally working on it right now. I can't see what you're doing. You expect me to know what's going on the other side of the screen? I barely know what I'm doing right now. I'm putting boxes on the ground. Cube. Okay, we can put these back. I'll leave that there. I should be writing down more of the things that I needed to remember that I wanted to get done. Alas. There's no brain cells left. Only brain gels. I got a smooth brain. This is gonna be such a nightmare. It's fine. Surely we'll get to any organization tonight, and we won't just be doing this for the entire time. Maybe I do need to make a better storage hall. I could use copper golems to automate a lot of storage. But I don't wanna. I understand the basics of it, I just don't wanna. There are a decent community for people making open source prosthetics using 3D printing and stuff. Yeah, but the stuff you're looking at needs to be a little bit more robust than anything that you could 3D print. It would be the best place to start, of course, but when you're looking at adding more limbs, you need more than just 3D printed parts. Oh, I need these back. No! Put them in my pocket. Come on. There you go. CNC machine one day? Sure. One day. This sounds like a 5-year or 10-year plan. Good luck. I'm gonna get a CNC machine no matter if I do prosthetics or not. Sure. That you'll put somewhere. I'm not worried whatsoever. Nah. It'll be fine. Nothing will blow up. Well, okay. If William Osmond is still alive, there might be hope for Ether? William Osmond? He made an X-ray in his garage once. And also made an electrified floor? You know, the more I think about the things that William Osmond has done, I am surprised that he is alive. And the more I'm concerned about what Ether will do if he has access to machines. Not a jar, a floor. Also, glass is an insulator, so electrifying a jar would not be... I mean, you could put stuff on the outside or the inside of the jar to electrify it. Technically, I guess there are people on the internet that I have seen that have had worse ideas than Ether and have not died from it, so maybe there is hope yet, but that still does not... does not inspire me with confidence for the things that Ether wants to do. Jesus. Do you think I have enough blocks? I'm not as bad as he is yet. There's still time. And you are well on your way. Nope, that's just throwing it on the ground. I might be a dumbass, but at least I'm self-aware. That does not make it better. Anne? She's fine. I've seen some very self-aware people do some absolutely dumb shit. You go chase those dreams, Ether. Just don't fall off of a ladder, electrocute yourself, or do anything else that will get you killed. I'll be boring and work an office job, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying it means take away all your dreams. It means just doing it smarter and not do anything that'll get you killed. It's not that boring the more I think about it. How would the CNC machine get me killed? It's not the CNC machine, it is the things you will make with the CNC machine. It could become self-aware. Never mind, Star's correct. But also being able to pay the bills and fund the things you want to do is also important, and sometimes that does mean working a quote-unquote boring office job. There's a lot of very creative people that would not be where they are in their fields without those boring office jobs. You cannot CNC machine food into existence. Oh. I have a quote-unquote boring office job, but I like it. It's cool getting to see industries that you sometimes didn't ever think about seeing from one side or another. I know people that also work on, like, I guess technically government jobs. They work with, like, the Department of Transportation and do a lot of stuff that is, like, fairly stable. And they're like, yeah, it's boring, but, like, at least it pays the bills. Also, at some point, I'm gonna have to be on site for stuff, so not entirely office. One day. Bad take? I don't know. That's literally my plan for funding my bullshit. Okay, so you're dissing on the office jobs when you're also going to need an office job? I see how it is. I heard Department of Transportation. Yeah, I have people that- I have people? I have people. I have people. Don't ask where they are. Is this office racism? No. Alright, let's go get the last of the stuff from that area, and then maybe we grab the stuff from over there. Can you be racist against an office? No, because an office is not a race. I went through the wrong door. I forgot where I was. Nope, not officey. Fine, I won't kill you. You live today. Hi, Void. I'm so sorry. It's 2025 and office can be a race if it wants? No. Whee! I've cracked my neck. I need to finish these trees. I need to finish my to-do list. I forgot to bring my axe, so I'm just gonna punch these until they break. Whee! Don't be racist, I am a building is certainly a sentence that has been uttered. I don't know how many times before, but I'm gonna guess not many. I have no idea what you're talking about. And even if I did, I am in the middle of opening and closing a whole bunch of chests. There is not a singular thought left inside of my skull. Escape rooms aren't racist! What? How is the escape room racist? Oh, racist towards people. They can't be racist. They're not sentient. That's Racism 2025. No. Wee. Doors are difficult. Okay, I need to, once we're back in the overworld, I need to stop and I need to think about what I'm doing. Anne agrees, she just yelled. Oh, nope, not that one. Okay, hold on, before I forget. Okay, so there's Project Stronghold, which I need to go look at to get that complete list later. We're not going to do that today. I might not even be able to do that on stream. TBD. There's the bridge area, which needs the greenery done. Skeleton. And then that leads to the path work. The path isn't even remotely done, so that path needs to be started. We've cut out the trees along it, but there's been no pathing actually done over there, so that all needs to be done, which is several structures. Structures. Literal path. What else is there? Rearrange. This is more immediate. Rearrange and restock Nether Hub for fire resistance potions? For fire res. What else was over there that I took a look at? Those would have been the two biggest. I guess on this to-do list is also organize. Chest monster. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so I've spent 2.5 hours just literally grabbing a whole bunch of blocks and making a giant sprawling chest monster to consolidate all of my chest monsters so that I can organize my chest monsters so that I won't have chest monsters anymore, which I will definitely still have chest monsters. They will just be shulker monsters. Am I doing okay? No? Well, at least one of us knows how I'm doing. Ian. She's very angry right now. She wants attention and or more Top Gear. Yeah, I want to take all this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Craves the British men. I don't know what she wants. She might want attention. But she got plenty of attention today. I think she would react to British men the same way that she reacts to people in general, which is to stare at them. Staring at the British men is the correct response? No, but she stares at everybody. Hi. I think she's hunting a spider. Or she's seeing ghosts again, whichever happens first. Fun. Okay. What did Anne think of Ether? The same that she thinks of most people. Which is she didn't know what to do with him. And then at some point she decided she was fine. The only people I've seen her warm up to, like, more than a little bit were my parents. But she's met them multiple times over multiple years. And she did not see Ether multiple times. So. She did like watching gambling videos with my dad. Which is quite a sentence I can say about my cat. And then this is gonna stay here because these are all the original things that I had in frames in the house. I was having cats, but I technically consider my boyfriend's cats mine. Well, I still think that there is a marked difference between your partner's cats and yours. Unless you get married. And even then, you will know whose cats are whose. They always have their favorites. You're the empty one. Okay, that one's empty. I need to move these. Nope. Jesus. Okay. Too many materials. I've just realized. It's fine. I'll live. It's fine. It's not like I have to go through all these chests and then figure out how to organize it so that I can best move around stuff. I'll live. It'll be fine. Maybe I regret opening up the hardcore world again. I don't, but maybe I do a little bit. The chest monster itself isn't the problem, it's the strategy for moving things back and forth that is going to prove annoying. I think I need to just go through and make a list of all the floors and then, like, just pull everything out. So, like, the top— oh, I'm gonna run out of stone storage. That's the dream, large-chested monsters. So true. So true and real. Oh, come back. I know Star gets me. At the very least, if no one else gets me, Star gets me. So what's the next tower? Okay, so unironically, there is potential for another tower to be built because my stone storage is fucked. Because I dig too many holes in the world. So nothing has changed? No, nothing has changed because I haven't opened the world in like 5 months. So this is my stone area here. This is cobblestone. All of that right there is all stone. All of this is all stone up to that. I definitely have more than 1, 2, well, we're discounting the front face because that's full of miscellaneous stuff. 7.5 barrels. Even if I gave them all of these ones, I think I would overflow this at some point. And I'm probably going to overflow some other parts of this. Oh no, either it's been like, I guess technically if you wanted to round it up, it would be 7 months since I last played it on stream, and the last time I opened it was 5 months ago. We're just gonna leave that section for later. That can be later. Oh god, how am I gonna do this? It wouldn't make sense to move it into another storage area right now. I don't want to set up a temporary storage area. The only thing that would make sense is either to try and bulk move a lot of stuff, so like stone and wood and things that are easy to spot, and then slowly go through all of these chests individually. Oh god, how many of them are there? So the main area is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 4. So 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 double chests, which means that we have 90-something individual chests worth of material. Maybe minus 1, because I think this one's not that full. No, it's pretty full. Never mind. Okay, so how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Do I want to start this right now? Do I want to ignore this? Do I just want to go stare at stuff in Minecraft and ignore this? Why did I have to do this to myself today? I think once the bulk is out, it will be easier to go through, probably. You know what I want to do? I want to find all the wool. Because the wool goes in a different area. And it's really frustrating. It's concrete. That's concrete, baby. There's none in there. Okay. I don't know if Clover's still around, but if somebody wants to ping Clover and let Clover know that I am actually starting to do organizational things. I don't know where they've gone. Enjoy your tower obsession? Thank you. I enjoy my tower obsession. I did it. Oh, we've just pinged Clover everywhere. Surely Clover will get the message. If I played, it would be a spike ball. Spike balls are hard to do. If Clover doesn't show up, that's okay. Clover will not be missing that much organizational time. Because I'm probably not going to have the motivation. That's terracotta. That's also terracotta. This is concrete. I grabbed concrete. Oh, hold on. That's also spikes. Not spikes. The other one. That's white wool. That's a pressure plate. Nothing but towers and holes. Listen, sometimes you just get possessed by the urge to dig a really big pit. And there's really nothing you can do but build the really big pit. It's like going to a beach and you see a spot in the world and you go, I have to dig a pit there. Does it always make sense? No. Is it grand? Yes. Hi Clover, we get just a little bit of organizational time before the end of stream, but we figured we should ping you for it because this is what you came here for. Carpet. That's lapis lazuli. I could make a copper golem. Not for a real reason, just to make a copper golem. Because I don't think a copper golem can help me right now. Maybe I just want a friend. Almost finished writing chapter 12 too, except for that one middle part I keep skipping, but we don't talk about that. It doesn't exist. It's not real. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god. Surely there's no more wool. I'm gonna find so much wool later. Now that I've gone through and looked for all of it, I'm going to find none of it until I go to look for it later, and then it's just all going to be there. Okay, let's go ahead and take these. Whee! Cursed grass. And Among Us. It's amazing the amount of stuff that my brain has just retained. That I haven't actively tried to retain, it's just in there. Oh my god, I forgot that our wool farm looks better now. I can actually tell what color sheep are where. I forgot that change happened. It makes it so much nicer. Should I just be shoving this wool into... Actually, I guess it depends on... I need chests. Yeah, I need chests. No, this isn't sheep racism, Woo. You just literally could not tell what color wool the sheep had. When you sheared sheep before, they were all white. Regardless of the wool that you sheared. I do not know what is going on with Woo today. Oh my god, the new update has netherite horse armor. I get Lucifer netherite horse armor. I'm not racist against buildings. What does that mean? does it mean? White, go, doop, doop, can go in there. Gray. Purple and gray go in this one. White and lime go in there. Blue can go up here. Pink is gonna go up here. Purple and gray are up here. As is yellow. Blue is done. Magenta's done. Blue and magenta. Purple. And then we start taking out all of the carpets. And then I don't remember if I've organized the carpets, so I don't know if it really matters. I have somewhat organized the carpets. Why did I do this to myself? Surely it will be fine. That's a pressure plate, not a carpet. Does red go in here? Red goes in here. Bed. Banners. I know that there's more beds, and we will get to them when we get to them. Okay, cool. All the wool is done, hopefully, mostly, except for the beds that I've forgotten. At least I don't feel stressed anymore. I was so anxious when I started the stream for some reason. I think it was just the ambient stress of opening the hardcore world in so long. I didn't know what to do with myself. And now, I still don't know what to do with myself, but it's better. Okay, what do I want to start to organize next? I mean, maybe getting all the wood out of the system would be good. I could also go looking for all the precious things, but I feel like tree adjacent stuff might be better, because that's going to move a lot of stuff. Because if I do tree stuff, also I need to not lose that. That's that already. Like, that's how empty that is now. I think I will try to organize this a little bit into plant matter, logs, and then other things. Okay, here goes the slow descent into madness for a little bit before I end stream, and then I forget what I was doing, and then I run away into the distance. Actually, I should leave those behind for the moment. What do you mean slow? It will happen minutes at a time instead of all at once. Why do I have gravel in my hand? Tick. Fine. No. Oh god. What have I signed up for? What have I decided to do to myself? Oh, mistakes have probably been made. Come on. Yeah, sure, this will be fine. I didn't mean to grab the string, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh god. How many of my shulkers am I going to use just organizing these blocks? That is the question. A is for horses. So, what? Should I be worried about whatever time is about to do? I think you have enough leaves. No. Disagree. Okay, but think about how many things I make that use, like, a lot of leaves. And how many big plant projects are upcoming. Cough, cough, holly. I guarantee you, I will spend an absurd amount of time farming trees for leaves for Holly's build. Even with all the stuff I've gotten. Yeah, what's on Boxing Day, Woo? What are you doing? Bop. We'll do this row and then we will call it for the night, I think. I'm just gonna start dumping everything onto the ground so that I can circle back and pick it up real fast. I will 100% miss things, and that is okay. We will get back to those things another day. I'm gonna mark that like that. Put that there. Okay, so this will tell me where to start again next time. I think this has to be it. I think I have to stop here, because I think if I try to keep going, I don't think I'm gonna go to bed. And I have to do things tomorrow still. We'll come back to this, don't worry. I have to finish up finalizing for myself the schedule that I'm gonna have for the next 2 weeks. I'm not promising how much World 6 will be in there. I am saying that I want to have World 6 stuff again. I want to play Minecraft again. I want to finish other things. I will post the schedule as soon as I finalize it for myself in the Discord. The holidays are going to make it funky. I have a lot of family stuff that I'm trying to get to, so it's going to be weird. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys so much for being here, for accompanying me back into World 6. I hope that you guys are having a good time. I hope that you guys are having fun. I hope that the holidays are not too hectic and that you guys are taking time for yourselves to have just a good time and to de-stress as best as you can. The world is crazy, so you gotta do everything you can to take care of yourself. That means drinking water, it means taking meds, it means eating food, it means getting sleep, it means taking a shower, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys so very much. Have a good time zone, and I will see you soon.
Chest monster mares. Comfort streamer. Trato 10 love.